What's goody, class? What's goody, class? Come on in. Class, hit the like button. Y'all know how we do. That's how y'all pay y'all tuition. You know what I mean? Pay y'all tuition, hit that like button, guys. And keep in mind, anytime you feel like handing in your homework on a live session, leave a comment in the comment section so I could read your homework out loud. All right, guys? So y'all already know what time it is. Y'all see the thumbnail. We got Mrs. Goodbread in the house tonight. You know what I mean? So that's what we're doing tonight, guys. So we want to kick it off right now. And today's aim is going to be control. You know what I mean? Control. Sometimes people don't mean to be too controlling. Sometimes people do mean to be controlling. But in any event, there's some things that you can't control. You know what I mean? And people is one of those things. You know what I mean? And if you spend your energy trying to control people, you're going to exhaust yourself and you're going to stress yourself out. But we here today to give y'all some things that you can control. And if you can control these things, you'll become a better person. You'll become a greater person, more successful, you know what I mean, and more happier. So, guys, we're going to kick it off with one of my favorite.
Mine too.
You know what I mean?
Mine too.
We're going to kick it off with our girl. You know what I mean? If those of y'all that follow me for a while, follow us for a while, y'all know we follow Love Dorsey. You know what I mean? And she got some truth. She got some truth right here.
She always does.
I'm glad that you have a woman that's understanding red pill. You know what I'm saying?
Hi guys, you already know what it is. You're now tuned into the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. I'm your host, Mr. Goodbread.
Some will be cheeky even when you don't believe. Let me break this down to y'all so you understand the science behind what I'm explaining. Because when I be saying cheated on, a lot of times y'all think about your own personal situation, the time that a nigga or a bitch cheated on you, and then you automatically disagree with what I'm saying because you don't want to feel like they was justified in cheating on you. So put your emotions to the side. If you don't know how to, you might want to text 678-965-0698. Get in the Zoom tonight that I'm doing on mastering of emotions because it will help. I'm asking you to listen with an open mind, set your heart and your emotions to the side, right? A lot of y'all don't realize that your nosiness makes you control. I'm starting with that. What I mean by that is a lot of y'all are fixers. You care too much, right? As soon as you know something about a bitch problems, if you got the solution or you feel like you got the knowledge or the resources to solve it, you will try to jump in and help solve it, right? Great, sounds like a good person, right? And guess what you're supposed to do? You be able to help somebody, you help, right? The issue is y'all always find yourself running around trying to help people. And then, of course, when they don't do the shit the way that you know they should do it in order for the help to work, you turn into a person that begins to be controlling over their ways and their lifestyle. This is an effort to try to get them to solve whatever problem you try, but you don't understand if you just mind your business from the beginning. That nosiness got you in cycles of trying to control the way somebody else moves, but in all reality, you need to be worried about your motherfucking self. Y'all follow what I'm explaining so far? Y'all can still hear me because I'm not turning off my app. If you don't like it, get off. Nah, if you can't hear me, get off. Just meet me in the Zoom tonight. 678-965-0698. Y'all following me so far? Y'all clear on this? That's true too, Tina. A lot of people don't like to admit that. But I'm explaining to y'all where y'all controlling this comes from, because some of y'all don't believe y'all control it. Some of y'all, your nosiness, your care too much, your inability to just mind your own business and worry about your own problems has you in a space where you end up being controlling with people because you're trying to help them solve problems as a good person, and you don't realize it ends up making you controlling because you're trying to walk them through how to do it the right way. And most people nowadays who don't have the motivation to get their own shit together or solve their own problems, they gonna have to do whatever you ask them to do or tell them they should do to solve their problem anyway. I'm gonna say that again so y'all can understand. A lot of y'all got people in y'all lives that you're trying to fix a problem for them based on them telling you their business, or you asking about their business, or you trying to help them get their basics of their shit together so y'all can be compatible and you can be in a relationship. The issue is y'all don't understand when you meet people, the situations they be in, 98% of the time, it be their own motherfucking fault based on their choices and their lack of their ability to be able to not play victim to stuff. So the shit you be telling them to do or trying to help them with, or for some of y'all, you jump in and do for them, they never was going to have a full care factor on that. They never was going to fully appreciate it, and they never was going to do what you showing them they should do to fix their problems with a real effort. That's why the fuck they shit fucked up from the beginning. Hold on, y'all. Lakeisha Gardner, listen, let me tell you something. Because you probably don't know me, so I'm gonna give you a chance to get to know me, right? I'm Love Dorsey, right? It's Love Dorsey page. It's Love Dorsey Live. It's not Lakeisha Gardner page. It's not Lakeisha Gardner Live. Don't nobody give a fuck about you on this page or what you got to say. Any of y'all that's on here, don't comment back to her. Don't say nothing, because sis got issues. Now I'm gonna tell you who I am. I counsel people through bullshit in their life. I help people out with their retardedness when it's showing online and in their life. You can pay money to get on a phone call with me, and I can help you with the shit you got going on. The reason why I know that you have things going on is because I study psychology and I make a living off of talking to people about the stuff they got going on. So for you to hop your ass on the page of somebody who don't give no fucks about you, and the people on here ain't here for you to comment about how you think I look, something is wrong with you, sis, and I can help you. See, normally I would click on your profile, look at you, and ride your ass the fuck down. But you know, I'm growing. The same way I'm helping other people grow, I can help you. So tonight, I'm having a Zoom on management of emotions. You should come and get in that one if you got any money. It will help you. Like, you will end up growing to love me because I can help you with the shit that you got going on. When y'all come on people's lives where nobody asked you to come and type shit that nobody gives a fuck about you typing Lakeisha Gardner, I can help your ass tend to your own garden, bitch. 678-965-0698. My page is a business. I'm not on here for fun. I'm not on here for approval. So regardless of how you feel like I look, Lakeisha Gardner, I can help your ass because you hurting, sis. Anytime y'all come online or out in your everyday life, and the first thing you do is like to speak negativity, you have issues within self. It don't matter what you type, Lakeisha Gardner. It don't matter what you try to tell the online world, Lakeisha Gardner. It don't matter how well you dress up, or if you got your hair done, or if you don't look tired and hot like you say I look, Lakeisha Gardner. Your hurt still showing, Lakeisha Gardner, because why would you come on somebody's page, Lakeisha Gardner, and say some shit that don't got nothing to do with what the fuck going on here, Lakeisha Gardner? So now that you know who I am and I know who you are, I want you to understand, when you come on Love Dorsey page and you type something negative that got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, we call you a roach, right? So now you're a roach, Lakeisha Gardner. You're no longer Lakeisha Gardner. So now that you know you're a roach, I want you to understand what my followers do to roaches. They step on them bitches. So the comment you made, I'm going to leave it on my page, and all day and all night, as people rewatch my videos because they go viral, they're going to see your comment come up, roach, And they're going to comment about how the things I'm telling you is true and showing in your comment. So you walked yourself into some bullshit. You might want to delete your comment. I'm not going to delete it, but even the people on this live who've been following me for a while, finna tell you, you finna go through it all night long. Every time somebody watch and rewatch this live, they're going to comment on your comment. It's going to send a notification to your phone, or hell, a lot of them will go to your page and get in your inbox, Roach, and tell you how you got it wrong by coming at me like that. See, y'all walk yourselves into shit. Now, we was just talking about choices. Now, let me get back to what I was talking about before the Roach, Miss Lakeisha Gardner, had something to say about me being hot and tired. Tired for running all the goddamn commas up in my bank account on this motherfucker. But, you know, we'll carry on. So like I said, some of y'all, you end up being controlling because you care too much, right? You care so much about helping people or trying to dabble in a person's basics, you end up in a space where you are now trying to facilitate their move. So some of y'all controlling, you don't realize it. You call it being helpful, or you call it being a good person. The problem is when you in relationships, friendships, even with family members, when you start operating from a space where you control it, meaning you always feel like somebody got to tell you what they finna do, how they finna do it, so you can get them your advice on how to do it right, or, you know, what moves they should make or what decisions, you end up pushing a person away. And I don't necessarily, when I say control and get you cheated on, I don't mean necessarily just somebody going and fucking on you. I mean, y'all put people in a position where they end up not talking to you from a organic space. So you be in relationships, you putting all this pressure on another person in an effort to try to help them. Whatever you want to call it, it's being controlling, right? The people end up trying to find somebody else to communicate with about what they trying to do, or even just how they feel about what y'all got going on. And they end up cheating on your ass oftentimes from a mental space, from a intimacy as far as bonding with the person. Not even no fucking. Just like, you know, get in a space where I can talk to this person better than I can talk to her, or I can relate to this person better, because you end up being somebody that all you is some sort of authority figure that's trying to exert, yo, here's what I want you to do onto them. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Everybody clear on this? Somebody said, I'm controlling love, but I want to change. Here go the real reason why I'm saying this to y'all. Because when you start operating from this controlling space, and then you start pushing people away based on trying to care too much and, you know, control the way that their life is going based on your efforts, not theirs, which is a no-go, you end up being overly emotional. Can't control your emotions because you keep feeling like it's coming from a good space, but the person keeps taking it like it's coming from the opposite. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? They riding the ropes the fuck down. Lakeisha girl, delete the comment while you can try. Save yourself. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? Everybody clear on this? Like I said in the beginning of the live, I know some of y'all, especially on Facebook. Y'all gonna immediately read the caption and then, you know, take it personal to y'all's situation. And disagree. What I'm explaining to y'all is, when I say cheated on, I don't mean how your nigga went and cheated with another girl on you and fucked or whatever. I mean literally the person starts getting pushed away based on feeling too much pressure of y'all opinions or y'all force in their decisions. Y'all understand what I'm explaining? And I'm telling you, this could start off coming from a good place. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Somebody said, I know someone going through this, right? It's a lot of people. I'm telling you, I talk to a lot of people and they mean well, but they don't realize they coming off controlling as fuck because they really caring about and worrying about and being nosy about stuff that is not their responsibility. Part of being an adult, part of being a mature is being mature, is understanding what is your business and what is not, what is your responsibility and what is not, even in relationships, because y'all still have to maintain your own individuality, even in friendships. A lot of y'all, your emotions come from lack of boundaries. like you always being knee deep in your feelings, comes from the fact that not only do you not have boundaries, but the people around you don't have no boundaries as far as how deep you can get in their shit. So you walk around all day with your shit and they shit on you. Somebody said I needed this word to save my marriage. This is the thing, and you're so right. Relationships, part of the basis is uplifting one another. But a lot of y'all have taken care too far and it's turned into controlling it. You feel like, or your intentions is to uplift, but you don't realize it's pushing the person away. And that's why the fuck y'all end up getting cheated on. This is why you see niggas go off with a bitch like that. She ain't got half the shit you got going on, but it's more about him and being able to just find somebody he can relate to better or talk to better, operate from a space where they're not trying to make me do things that I ain't even really motivated to do. Same for a lot of females. It goes vice versa. It's not just one way or the other. Some of y'all don't realize if you sit back and watch, I want better for my partner more than they want better for themselves. Like I want it harder for them than they want for them. Y'all really got to understand what I'm explaining, because if you get past your little emotions about the caption on Facebook, you will genuinely understand that what I'm saying is true for a lot of people. And I'm saying for good people. I'm not saying this as no, oh, you controlling, you a bad person. I'm saying your care too much has you controlling. People do it with parenting. Like you care about your kids so much, you literally smothering them when it comes to their decisions. And then what you make them do? Cheat on your ass. When I say cheat on you, I mean they go and find another adult that they will listen to more than they listen to you. Cheating on your ass. They over here listening to your auntie more than they listening to you, and you birthed them. But you so controlling and overbearing over their decisions, and it comes to a point where your care sounds like complaining. It's going on for most people with teenagers. You love them so much, you care so much, you own them so hard. That controlling, that care turned into controlling. The controlling sound like you complaining, because every time you turn around, you telling them something they ain't doing right. Then what they go do? Go find another adult that got less going on than them, got less care for them than you, and is willing to listen to them over you just for the simple fact they feel like they're being heard. I'm telling y'all, and it pushed people away. You get cheated on. When I'm talking about cheated on, I ain't talking about the type of cheated on y'all hurt hoes thinking when you jumped on here like that one lady and got upset because she probably been cheated on. I'm talking about genuinely like they mentally cheat on y'all bond. You understand? Like as a child to a parent, your kid's supposed to come to you for advice and guidance and shit like that. Some of y'all, your care is so controlling. It's turned into complaining. You seem crazy to them. Like your care done went from care to controlling to complaining to my mama crazy. She crazy. I can't talk to her. I can't do nothing right in her eyes. Now they over here talking to the drug dealer off of 64 about what to do with their life rather than listening to you. Somebody said, now you saying a word. Ooh, that was also me with my kid. I'm telling y'all, relationships too, you don't realize it. It be started off from a good, I really want to see her grow. I want to see my lady doing as good as me. I want to see my nigga up if I'm up. I want to see my friend up if I'm up. And then you start calling them and being on them and in their business and over their life, like more than they actually care. To the point where now you a villain for caring. You ever cared about a bitch so much that I'm literally giving you more energy than I'm giving my own life, and you hate me for it. Hate me for it. I'm pouring into you so much, but you look at it as controlling, complaining, and crazy. I know this facts. This shit be making y'all emotional. This is a good percentage of why a lot of y'all cannot control your emotions. This is a good percentage of why a lot of y'all feel like, you know, I can't communicate with my partner. We always argue. Shit feel toxic because your care has went beyond healthy care. It's went beyond balance. It's went beyond just the norm. It's in an area of the people finna cheat on your ass, bitch. You finna be called a complainer, bitch. You finna be called crazy. And in a minute, they gonna go bond with somebody else just to get away from your craziness. But it's coming from a good space. I'm telling y'all some real shit. If you a parent, you got any child over the age of 10 up to about 18, 19, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all, you in a relationship right now, you get called a complainer, but all you doing is having concern for what they got going on. But it's more than what they want you to. It's more than what they actually care, which is why it's seen as a complaint. Some of y'all in your relationships, you being called crazy because you trying to help them get their life together. But you care more about them getting their life together than they do. You care more about them doing it right and making the right decisions and shit than they do. So they sit back and they feel like you're aggravating. You crazy. You complain too much. You always fucking with me. This how they feel. And from your perspective, it's like, bitch, I'm trying to help your broke ass. Or, ho, I'm trying to help your po ass. Or, nigga, I'm trying to help you. But from Nate, listen, I'm telling y'all, this is why a lot of y'all can't get out y'all feelings. You need to join my Zoom tonight. 678-965-0698. I can help you with your crazy. Because you're going to get cheated on, bitch. And I ain't talking about the type of cheating y'all think. All y'all be worried about is the physical cheat. A bitch be done checked out on y'all long before that actually occurred. I told y'all on my Cheat On Live, when a bitch be cheating as far as fucking, they doing that for reasons within them. This shit I'm talking about, it be coming from trying to find somebody they can connect with because you create unbalance based on all that controlling, from that over-caring, it turn into complaining, and you sound crazy, bitch. And all you trying to do is help a bitch. Telling y'all some real shit. Y'all know I've been saying it for about a year. Some of y'all, you care too much. And that's why you end up in positions where you always a victim, you always in your feelings, a bit.
What led me to those thoughts is going downtown to the child support system, to going to the child support court, and to see how it doesn't have a color. It doesn't have a color. So I specifically highlight the black women because my mama black, my daughter is black, my woman is black. So you stick around. You make sure you stick around because my female, she will be present on this show, showing you and teaching you ladies that you got to control yourself. You can't control anybody else. You control yourself. So it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter my thoughts or my opinions on the black woman as long as you're focused on yourself and you are not one of those black women that I'm focused on. You are not one of those black men that make it real easy for the black woman to destroy other black men like myself. That's where it comes from though, but thanks for asking. I like that. No, don't feel no way. I say I'd rather you ask a question, so it's no such thing as a dumb question. You know what I mean? So great question, but that's where it comes from. It comes from the destruction. And I call myself a righteous, holy man because I live by the word of God, right? And Jude 1:3 tells me to defend my faith. That means I can't sit amongst the wicked and ignore it. That means I have to go and put my foot down and risk my neck so that my chocolate covered skin, this beautiful dark skin that I have, don't look crazy. Don't look crazy because there's other people with this same chocolate beautiful skin that look crazy. The majority look crazy. So that's where it comes from. Great question.
Bitch, always misunderstanding you. You know how some of y'all get on these one-on-one calls with me, you talk about how you the black sheep in your family and how you misunderstood. This is part of the reason why. Y'all don't know when to just step back and let people's business be their business, their problems be their problems. I told y'all I'm gonna end up doing a Zoom on how to be a friend because some of y'all don't know how to just be a bitch friend without getting in their shit and caring so much to the point where now you trying to control their moves to make them do it right. You ever seen somebody helping somebody find it? Say, move, I do this move. You're doing it wrong. After a while, they don't even view you as a helper. You aggravating them. I watch kids do it all the time. My kids done did it before. Parents supposed to be helping Naomi with her homework. Before you know it, Naomi come in the room crying. Paris done snatched the pencil, wrote the motherfucking answers herself, because bitch, you wasn't listening fast enough. You wasn't writing the shit as fast as I was trying to tell your ass to, or you wasn't doing it how I told you. And when I bring them in, I have to talk to them just like I'm talking to y'all. Paris, listen. If she don't feel like what you're doing is helping, it doesn't matter if you think you're helping. Paris, it's not help. Well, she's slow. She writing it too slow. I done read her the question 5. Calm down. You're emotional. You're emotional because you're trying to help somebody in the amount of help you're giving them. She doesn't want it. Paris, when you on question number 2 and you read it and she doesn't know right away and she don't want you to tell her anything else, just stop, back up. It's her homework. If she gets it wrong, it'll be her consequences. Just back up. But mom, she wrote the wrong. Calm down. You in your feelings because she won't take your help the way you want her to take it. It is all. Y'all understand where I'm going with this? This is the story of some of y'all. I can help you with this shit. 678-965-0698. You're going in tonight at 9:30 in the Zoom. I can help y'all. Everybody clear on this? This is how some of y'all is with y'all nigga right now. This is how some of y'all is with y'all lady right now. This is how some of y'all is with y'all kids right now. And your ass gonna get cheated on. They're gonna check out. They're gonna go somewhere else where they feel like there is balance or some sort of understanding, or they ain't being controlled or complained to, or fucking somebody ain't acting crazy with them. There be logic behind everything I be telling y'all on these lives. Y'all go easy on Miss Gardner. She didn't know she was a roach. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday. See y'all in the Zoom tonight.
All right, guys, yo, you gotta love her, yo. You gotta love her. You gotta love. You know what I mean? You gotta love her. Definitely is. You gotta love. You know what I mean? Ain't really much breaking down we need to do. She broke down everything we fit to tell you. Everything we told you. You know what I mean?
And I know everyone who listens to her can relate to everything that she's saying. It's so relatable and it's so true. You listen to her and you look and you see this is what she was talking about. This is some real shit she's talking about right here. Right?
Absolutely. When she spoke about the people that try so hard to help and they don't be meaning no harm, it does. It's like that. Like, your way is your way. What you do for your journey is your journey. Like,
you have to help a person the way that they want and need to be helped, not the way that you want to help them, because then it's not helpful to them.
Right.
Because it's not the way they need to be helped.
Right. And it's kind of controlling. It's very controlling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And I know parents, we do it sometimes with the kids. You know, with me, and I'd be wanting to help him with his homework, and I'm like, Shamar, well, this. That's not the way he want me to help him. Like, you got to slow down, calm down.
You got to slow it down sometimes, guys. You got to listen and learn how to communicate. It's hard because when you wasn't taught that and you wasn't able to implement that, you know what I mean? We coming up, 80s babies, we couldn't talk. We couldn't question nothing. It was like, this what I said.
Right, so
right. This what it is. This what it is. So you got to shake that and get to some real knowledge, y'all. But
learning as we grow.
You learn as you grow. But don't fight the knowledge. Don't keep what you learn and think that that's the holy grail. And that way you just block new information. You know what I mean? Keep yourself from
It's a continuous thing. You know, we
learning
with them.
That's what it is.
That's how I like to look at it. We learning with them.
Never look at yourself as a final product. You know, we all are a work in progress. Everybody is a work in progress. The ones that look at themselves as a final product gotta have some issues. We got some issues, but guys, let's get to work, guys. I hope y'all got y'all pen. You know what I mean? Y'all know what we do over here. Y'all know what we do. What he said? Yo, Tolo 201, what up, my guy? Y'all look like Smooth the Hustler and MC Light. That's my guy, yo. Much love, Tolo. Couch gang. That's what's up.
It's so funny. I was about to say the
Bong dum dum. Facts, my guy.
I like that.
That's what's up. So what we finna do right now, guys, we finna break down some delusions that so many people in our community, in the black community, you know what I mean? Boom! In the black community, they use to justify their lack of happiness. You know what I mean? So many people use excuses to justify their lack of happiness. They'll blame it on somebody else. You know what I mean? When in actuality, if you're not a person that's handicapped or held captive, you have nobody to blame but yourself, yo. You created everything you in, or you did nothing to fix what you in. You get it? So either way, is all points back to you. It all points back to you. You know what I mean? So today we finna give you 15 things that you can control, guys, in life that does not involve human beings.
Well, no, it's all about you.
It's all about you. That's the
Yeah.
name of the game. The less time you spend trying to control the narrative or somebody else, or what somebody else think, or you know what I mean, the more time you controlling you, the better you gonna be. That's the name of the game.
All right, so without further ado, 15.
Thank you. 100% true. Thank you. I appreciate that, yo. They say God ages his true angels very well. So, you know what I mean? Like I say, those are the results that matter. Those are the things that matter, that's worth more than money. That's how you test every spirit. So, again, salute to you and thank you.
15 things you can control in life. 1, time and focus.
Right, guys. Success in life is the result of how well one manages the same 24 hours in a day that we all get, guys. We all get the same 24 hours in a day. So guess what? The ones that's not filling their time with bullshit, and the ones that narrow they focus down and that's what they spend their time on, is the ones that's gonna win. You know what I mean? You can't be all here, there, everywhere. You know what I mean? That's wishful thinking, but wishful thinking ain't executing. All right, guys. So you wanna stay focused. You wanna always have your time and focus. Time is money.
Your time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2, you can control your expectations for your own life.
Exactly, guys. Don't be stuck in this initial the hand that I got dealt. You know what I mean? So cause you got dealt a bad hand, you know what I mean, or cause you was born in poverty, don't mean that, you know what I mean, you gotta stay in poverty. You control to get out of it. All right? Yeah. All of us was born.
We always dealt different hands, and some of them were not the greatest of hands, but we cannot run with that as an excuse as to why we settle for less and mediocrity. Like, you can't run with that.
Can't run with that at all, man. Reality is always negotiable, guys. Remember that.
Okay. 3, you can control how many hours you put into your day.
Absolutely. What's one thing I could do today? You always want to think what you could do today. What is one thing you could do today that will get you closer to your life goal? You know what I mean? And the life you envision for yourself. I mean, that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? And every hour counts, guys. It's the small actions on top of each small action that piled together. Right. And guys, get rid of this entertainment rap dream, like this instant celebrity shit. Get rid of that. You know what I mean? It's okay to inspire, but too many people get caught up in that vicious cycle. And stay tuned, guys. Hit the subscribe button and make sure you got the bell, because I'm definitely gonna do a video on that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of nepotism and entertainment and music, so you might want to think twice. You know what I mean? There's a facade that got a lot of us in the impoverished community thinking that we could get there, so we spend money.
You're gonna be so surprised with the information that you find out. Like, my mouth dropped. Like, really?
Yeah.
You're gonna be so surprised with that information. That's gonna be a good video.
Good video.
Yeah.
One of the biggest scams you ever seen.
That's gonna be a good one. All right, but 4, you can control when or if you decide to quit.
That's absolutely right, guys. Everybody moving up everybody moving up in life, everybody looking to become the best version of themselves, gonna go through some hard times, gonna go through some bullshit, right? But those that run through it and those that bear down are the ones that's successful. Normally, the ones that quit is gonna quit when times get hard. You know what I mean? As if everybody don't face times get hard, and then they'll make an excuse for why they didn't push through like everybody else pushed through. You know what I mean? You can control that though, guys. That is something you can control. You can control when you want to push forward.
You decide if I'm going to let this one incident make me keep going or make me quit. You're in control of that. That's only your decision. Nobody can force you to make that decision. You are in control of that.
Shout outs to Tolo201 for the school tuition. He dropped the 5 on the school tuition. That's what's up, my guy, yo. He's the teacher's pet for the night. So far, we got one teacher's pet for the night. That's my guy right there. You know what I mean? That's what's up, Tolo. Thanks, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Where you at? 5. You are in control of your education.
Guys, with all of the information abundance, why are we still talking about Zaddy education? Why are we still talking about Zaddy education? We got so much information abroad right now. Look, those are the guys, those of you that's here right now. Those of you that's here right now watching this, y'all know what time it is. Y'all can get information. It's easy. You can log on to your phone. You could be from your phone get.
And wait, you know what's so funny? Even the teachers in school, like my son's teacher was telling me that he needed to log in to do an assignment that they're working on, is a requirement or whatever. But the teacher himself said, like, he doesn't understand why they have to do this assignment because it's not really something that they're going to use later, but it's a course assignment, so he has to do it so he can get a grade. Right. So the teacher even know that, all right, this curriculum. This is just what we have to teach, have to do. You know? He's probably not going to use this later in life, so he's going to need other education aside from this. This is just something that they say I have to tell you.
Right. So pretty much he told you, make sure you teach your kid how to learn, because that's what they're not teaching. That's what they get paid to do. They supposed to do.
A list of stuff, just listen.
Never teach them how to learn.
Or irrelevant stuff. Not all of it, a majority of it.
Chunk of it.
You're never gonna
95% of it.
That stuff.
Right.
But they have to do it.
Absolutely, Tolo. It's definitely the system. They know what they're doing. It's created like that. You know, it's designed like that. You know what I mean? Think about it. They didn't want the slaves to have education. When you take education away from us, then you have us shooting each other in the street. See how it's connected? It's all connected. Right? You know what I mean?
It's mind-boggling. Anyway, 6. You can control who are your friends.
Definitely, guys. Remember, guys, I say it again, guys. Shout outs to A-Lux. You are the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. The 5 people, look around, right? Ask yourself, out of 5 friends, guys, you are the average out of your 5 besties, you are the average of them. So if you got 4 betas, 4 simps for friends, guess what, my friend? You is not going to convince me you are alpha male. No way, no how. No way, no how. No way, no how. No way, no how. You know what I mean? You got to remember, your circle is supposed to decrease in size, but increase in value. You know what I mean? When you become the best version of yourself, guys, you're going to know exactly what I mean. Those of you that then became the best version of yourself, ain't it lonely there? Ain't it lonely at the top, boy? Yeah, you're lonely up there.
I agree. Number 7, you are in control of who you are as a human being.
You control who you are. You know what I mean? You control the decisions you make. You know what I mean? You control that.
You control if you want to be a good person, a shiesty person, a snake, a grimy, a Lilith, a Eve.
Right.
Pookie, a Ray, or this or that. You are in control of the person that you want to be.
That's a fact. What you stand for, what's your values, you know what I mean? Fix yourself, then fix others. You know what I mean? That's what you, so you don't need to complain. No need to go, all women is this, all women is that, all men is dogs, all men is dogs. because you have the control. You can fix yourself. If you fix yourself, then you get able to help somebody, teach them how you fix yourself, and then before you know it, right, everybody will be lit. So we won't have to worry about no horrible people. You know what I mean? Word.
Yeah, in theory.
Brooklyn.
Number 8. You are in control of how kind you are to other people.
Right, guys, it's truth. Like this is a monkey branch off the last one right there. You know what I mean? You got to remember, our magic power is each one of us have the ability to influence people. You know what I mean? People's lives. We can every day. Each one of us. Right, in the smallest way. I mean, just by saying hi sometimes or good morning, you can make the next person day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You don't know what they're going through. They could be having a horrible day. And just you being kind and pleasant to that person might lift their spirits and boost their whole day, maybe even a whole week. You never know.
That's a whole fact, guys. You know what I mean?
Absolute fact.
It goes a long way, guys. It goes a long way in integrity and just overall character, great character, you know what I mean?
And not for nothing, it makes you feel good.
Definitely.
I know it makes me feel good to be nice to someone else or to help someone else have a good day or, just to be friendly. It makes me feel good.
That should make me feel good too, man. Honestly, giving is the key to happiness. Like the more you give, the happier you're gonna be. The more you sit there and clutch and be selfish, the more miserable you're gonna be. It's a fact. Bang. Bang. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. Couch gang.
All right, I'm not gonna say your thing no more.
You're right though, Tolo. 201. People need to love self more though. They do. They gotta feel like they deserve better. I mean, so many people run around here and they don't even feel like they deserve goodness. They don't feel like they deserve love. Don't forget, guys, y'all check out that video of the young lady, the 18-year-old chick. She done gave up. That's an example of somebody that feel like they don't even deserve love. They don't deserve anything other than just money. You know what I mean? Like, guys, shout outs to Mr. Palmer here in the building. That's what's up, man.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Mr. Palmer, Mrs. Goodbreath is she was stealing your gong all night. And we had to manually do it. She been manually bong all night, man.
I love it.
Inspirational, man. Bong, Tolo, right? Bong. Where we at? What number we on?
All right, we on 9.
Salute, Mr. Palmer. Salute, man.
All right. You are in control of your health.
Guys, you are in control of your health, right?
Unless you have an illness.
Unless you have a sickness or something, guys.
Or something like that.
Facts. Unless you have something wrong.
Real health issues. He's just having all types of trouble over
shit, yo. But it's the devil. The devil always working, guys. The devil always fucking working, man. The devil always working, see? Absolutely. But word.
But yeah, unless you have like a serious health condition, diabetes, heart disease, and stuff like that. Other than that, you're in control of your health. Like you can eat the right food, you can go to the gym, you can work out, you can not have that donut in the morning. Take the steps instead of the elevator. Buy healthier, a salad instead of pizza. Like you are in control of your health.
Yes, guys, yo. So stop trying to control the narrative that people supposed to like you for being unhealthy and control your health. All right? Don't control the narrative. Control your health. That's what you do. All right? And I'm not just talking about the overweight people and the obese people. I'm talking about you little dirty, you know what I mean? You ones that's just sleeping with everything. You're traveling the disease. You know what I mean? You're growing disease. So, you know what I mean? Take care of yourself. So, yeah. Like, come on, guys. Like that
sexual health is the part of your health. That's absolutely right.
Like, come on. Yeah. Just sleep with anything. You just sleep with anything. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, absolutely right on that. All right.
Red Pill had to laugh on that. Shout out to Red Pill Awareness, man. That's my guy. Red Pill, don't forget you gotta set that up with me and Red Supreme, man. You gotta set that up, man. Red Pill says success is something you attract by the person you become. Yes, sir. Success is is a result, a byproduct of hard work. It's not a destination. It's not a destination. So many people think it's a destination. Oh, I'm gonna get there. No, you gotta work for it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 10. You are in control of how much you earn.
All right, now this is gonna be a good one. I gotta break this one down a little bit, Miss Good Brad, because a lot of people don't know how to earn more because they don't understand money. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand how money works, how money actually really works. You know what I mean? And money is easy, guys. Money works 4 ways, guys. 4 ways. You know what I mean? 4 ways. You either how good you are at what you do. That's 1. Number 2, how high is the demand for what you do? You know what I mean? And how valuable your work is to the marketplace at what you do. And number 4, how easy it is to replace your ass. You know what I mean? So when you cover those 4, that's how you get more money. That's how. So when you cover those 4, you want to be you want to get better at what you do. That'll cancel number 1. You know what I mean? If you get better at what you do, you ain't got to worry about, you know what I mean, how good you are at what you do. Because you got better. You great. You know you good. Or you want to be in an industry that is growing. If you're in an industry that has a high market and is hiring, then you put yourself in a better position. You ain't got to worry about how high is the demand for what it is you deliver. You ain't got to worry about that because you know it's high demand. You know what I mean? Right? And then, guys, you want to check you want to increase the value that you are able to deliver. And sometimes that means, guys, you might want to get there early, do a little bit more, you know what I mean? But you want to increase the value of what you deliver, you know what I mean? That way you ain't got to worry about how valuable your work is to the marketplace. See how you do that? And then last but not least, be hard to replace. That way you ain't got to worry about niggas replacing your ass. And you good. That's how money works, guys. You know what I mean?
We have at least 3.
No. All you need is 1. All you need is 1 out of the 4. All you need is 1 out of the 4. All you need to do is 1 out of the 4.
And it could even be for like a regular job, a simple job, like a McDonald's job. If you make yourself the best, if you're like the line person, and you make yourself the best, and they don't want to replace you because you're so good, you do this, you do that. Next thing you know, you're the manager, and then you could become like the franchiser.
Right, and all of that, guys. Yeah. But, and over here, Red Pill, we be teaching you how to put 80% up and spend 20. You can spend 20, but put 80% up. So that way, by the time you get to be a manager, you probably got your own business on the side, and now you could choose if you still want to go to burger school or if you want to start your own stuff, you know what I mean? But that's what it's about. But don't ever let the burger school shame you because you got to start from somewhere, guys.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Remember, I had that video earlier where I told you guys, sacrificing pride. As a man, you will have to sacrifice your pride to win. Yes, you will.
You got to start somewhere. 11, you are in control of where you live. Yes,
definitely, guys. Move if you have to. You know what I mean? Move if you have to. If you have to move, you can move. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing to say you gotta stick it out there in a sucky spot.
It'll be hard because it's starting over is always hard and tricky and a nuisance, but at the end, it's worth it. At the end, it's absolutely worth it.
Absolutely. Rich people play the money game to win. Poor people play the money game not to lose. Absolutely right, man. Absolutely right, Red Pill.
All right, where we at? What I said, 12. You are in control of how you present yourself to the world.
Oddly enough, guys, the world judges a book by its cover. They really don't give a fuck about you, but first impressions is real. You know what I mean? And they judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? So nobody gonna treat you well if you don't present yourself well, nobody's gonna treat you well. You know what I mean?
And they always say, don't judge a book by its cover. But that's not the case, because people judge you by your cover.
Yeah, people judge you by your cover. People judging me right now. People judging you right now.
Absolutely.
People judging People
Absolutely.
judge
you
just to
without
judge
knowing.
without knowing.
Is what that first impression that they have of you, what you present to them, is what they're gonna take from you. Like you present yourself in a dusty kind of way, then that's how they're gonna take it. If you present yourself nice and cleaned up, and that's how they're gonna take it.
That's how they're gonna take you. Can't blame them, man. We all do it too. Like, come on, man. We do it.
We all do. We all do. Where we at? 13. You are in control of how much sleep you get.
Yeah, guys, you're in control of that. And the key to that is don't oversleep, guys. Don't oversleep. What you sleeping so much for? I can't stand people. I just talked about this in my last live, guys. I can't stand people that want to sleep 10 and 12 hours and only working for 8 hours. Like, how the hell would you sleep? Why would you sleep? Tolo got jokes today. Jody and Tasha.
Like, who we said we was first? MC Light and
Smooth the Hustler.
Now we Jody and Tasha.
Shout outs to Tolo 201, guys. Yo, that's the guys right there, man. Word. That's the guys right there. But word, guys, don't oversleep, man. You know what I mean? Sleeping is for millionaires and billionaires, yo.
We can't afford to sleep. We got to keep improving ourselves.
You got it, right.
Can't afford that. Where we at? 14. You are in control of your home environment. I think that's a good one.
That's definitely a good one, guys. That's something you can control. You ain't, I mean, you the boss there. That's where you be the boss at. Not social media. You know what I mean? You don't control social media now, so stop jumping on people's posts. You know what I mean? Stop jumping on people's lives. You know what I mean? Because like Love said earlier on in the live, that make you look crazy because now you showing that you hot. What are you admitting by jumping on the live? That people don't know you. Like people that does this, people that do red pill content, we don't know you personally. What we know is the nature of people, the psychology of people. So if we're talking about something, right, and that something happens to catch your attention to where you feel the need to address what was said, then that lets you know that you just told yourself, guys, 1 + 1 = 2, not 11. Because the average person, every time I pass something, I see something. If I see butt naked females on Instagram all day, and my train of thought is not to try to engage with them, so it's easy to just scroll right past that. Like, oh, she's a thought, and just whoop. I mean, so it should be easy for you.
Aside from the social media thing, you also control your home environment. But like, we set the precedent of how things are running the house, how the kids are going to behave, how the day is going to go, how this time is set for this time is set for that. So you control the environment, the in-house environment, not so much
the immediate
outside
environment,
social media environment.
Right.
You control your home environment, how things run at home with your family and your kids, your wife, your husband.
Absolutely.
All right. And last but not least, you are in control of whether you are happy or not happy.
Right, guys. Like I said, happiness is the results from when your reality match your expectations. So if you're not happy, then that's two things. Either you got too high of an expectations of what life should be like, or you lack your personal effort. You lack the effort, you know what I mean? That in order to match the reality to your expectations. And you know that you lack that effort. And that's the frustrating part. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that is in your control, guys. And everything we just went over was something you control. So we can stop blaming people. You know what I mean? Another thing, guys, people don't stress you out, guys. Our attitude is tied to our stress levels. Our attitude and our perception or how we look at things is tied to our stress levels. All right? People don't stress you out.
And I think your energy too, like when you I know when I wake up in the morning, I tell myself, all right, this is going to be a good day. You give yourself good, positive self-talk to start your day off with a happy moment, a happy feeling, happy thoughts. and it continue on throughout the day, and you're kind to other people, so that boosts you
It's
a
all
little more and
related.
more. It all ties in.
It all ties in,
ties
guys. This whole list, you can go back from 1 to 15, and you'll get
They all tie in.
You'll get so much value in that, guys. And that's red pill truth right there, guys. Like,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean? Like, we deliver it in a different form. We trying to help our community. We care to help our community. Like we said, we don't want to stun on our community. But guys, we out of here. It's been real. Much love. Shouts to everybody in the chat. Definitely another big shout out to my guy Tolo 201. Shout out to everybody that's living in their truth. You know what I mean? Remember, guys, we don't cater to no group, gang, community, religion. We cater to the truth, and we cater to common sense, yo. Word. And if the truth ain't your love language, we can't talk.